From culture and relationships
to music and masculinity, nothing's off limits.
We challenge, check,
and champion each other
in the talks our fathers wouldn't or couldn't have.
Dominion Road.
We've come full circle.
Walk with us for a minute.
Welcome back to the road.
Hey.
Dominion Road Podcast.
What's
Thank
up?
you for joining us again.
Yes, sir.
Do a quick round of introductions. To my immediate left, Will.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
How's your week?
Exhausting.
Yeah.
Starting a new job. Yeah, this 8 to 5 shit is for the birds, man. But hey, I'm glad to be here. Walk with us. Let's go.
Walk with us. Walk with us.
Next up,
Yes,
I believe that's Moyne.
Hey,
I believe that's me. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
Okay.
Nah,
That's
man.
that's not
same. I'm the same as Will. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
A lot going on with the part of my job I don't like. The contract negotiations and that type shit. We just want to go get it, but we got to do that part. It's important, but it just drain you.
And right across from me, the yang to my yin. Steve, how you been? How's your week?
rough, man. My job trying to kill me, so I feel all of what y'all are saying.
Yeah.
This is a welcome reprieve
Yes, sir.
from the
Definitely.
foolishness of the week. So let's get it.
Yep, and I'm Darren.
Yes, the almondy one.
D Immelza, A-N-G.
Yeah,
The perfect complexion.
Yes. Never had
To
any.
my flow.
Never had any type of racial tension amongst us, amongst the culture. I love
Smack
that. I'm
dab in the
jealous of
middle.
that,
Smack
actually.
dab in the
Yes,
middle.
Yeah, I love that.
But yeah, my week has been a challenge. I'm glad that it's come to an end. I'm glad to be here
Yeah,
Hello.
with the crew, the fellas, the brothers of Dominion Road.
100%.
So we're a few episodes in. We're
Yeah.
having a good
Yeah,
time,
feel
and
good,
we got a
feel
little
good.
feedback from our production team. Shout out to Cut Club,
Cut Club.
making
all
us
day.
look good.
Yeah.
Said, we need to think about, what can be offered to a younger audience.
They did say that.
Starting to think back to.
Do you feel like they said that like way early a little bit? I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Let us build a little bit.
I think if we need to course correct early,
But hey,
let's do
they
it
produce,
early.
they the
Yeah.
production.
Yeah,
You know, they looking big picture. But I was like,
yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
damn.
100%.
You know?
Hey,
Just hitting the ground running. Let's go.
Pretty much everyone is younger than us at this point.
Hey, you watch yourself now.
well, yeah. But we're going back and thinking about us at the age of Dominion Road. And I think we need to walk back a little and give some context to that, because
definitely,
there's a
definitely.
select few, a handful of folks that you say Dominion Road, they know what you're talking about. But I don't think everybody does.
That's a good point.
So, Steve, can you give a little history?
Sure. So we named the podcast Dominion Road because that is the location of the house where we all live together in varying formations at different times, with a couple other members of the crew. And
Fresh out of college, add that. Fresh out of school.
I think it's a goal to have everyone who lived at Dominion Road on this podcast at some point.
for sure.
Well, let's shout him out. Shout out to Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown,
Shout out to Brent.
Shout out to
Brent
Brent.
Zachary,
Big Brent.
Dave Suber,
Subi. Easy.
Wright.
What's up, cuz?
Marcus Martin.
Can't forget Marcus.
Mars. What's happening?
Yeah.
Are we missing? It was like kind of like a halfway house.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a shelter down.
You came in, you got yourself together, cleaned up, you went back out to the world. Hopefully to make a difference.
So that was where we began our journey into manhood. That's where we applied our trade and went through good and bad experiences. And so that's why we're full circle now, calling it the Dominion Road Podcast, trying to bring those experiences to all of the folks.
You make it sound so good. Like it just naturally came to us.
I was thinking the same shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same shit. I'm like,
yeah, Steve said, "Oh, it was like
damn, that's
it was
how
like a gift from God, and it just fell upon us from the heaven." And like,
I don't remember
yes,
it like
we
that,
are
but-
Dominion Road Podcast, but but it didn't. It wasn't like that.
nah, it wasn't like that at
Yeah.
all.
Now they know that.
Yeah.
We talking
could've
Well, that's so
kept that
good,
in,
but
huh?
yeah, you're right. No, I mean, I believe in full disclosure. You know what I'm saying? Like we wrestled with it, but ultimately, it's a perfect description of who we are. So
Good stuff. 'Cause
100%.
so we're thinking about those guys now. You know, those guys, the guys in that house on Dominion Road. And so, what if we could go back? You know, a little time travel. You know, I like a little time travel.
I know you do.
You do. You into that little weird
Oh,
shit.
yeah, let's get it.
I'm with
Don't
you.
beat yourself.
No,
The words of Earl Ray.
yeah, don't touch yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so it's important that
Shout out
in
Time
this yeah, what would we say to our younger self, our Dominion Road self? You know, what would we want to convey to them?
I would say to myself, don't let anybody change your mind about something. If you want to do something, go for it. You know, I'm gonna make a bold statement here.
Be bold.
That's
All
why
right.
we're here.
I think within our culture,
Okay.
we have a tendency to talk ourselves out of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to start, let's say I want to start a restaurant. Oh, motherfucker, what you know about it? You know, that's always like the first reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crabs in the barrel.
yeah, and I hate that. And I'm not saying it's across the board for the whole country, but y'all know what
It's
I'm
probably
saying.
other cultures too.
Maybe.
You cooking
I
this
can't
up.
speak on it. I can only speak for hours. But I would tell my younger self, like, self, will just be bold, be daring. Like,
That's dope.
just try it out. Life is all about, you know, attempts, failures, or successes. You know, obviously, if you know, with that example, I would tell myself, well, you know, you weren't a good rapper. But you were a good DJ. I could move the crowd a little bit.
You
know what I'm
could. You was
saying?
nice like that,
Yeah.
bro.
So chase your dream. You know, be a DJ, man. Like, yeah, you got it. They know. And I'm not saying y'all taught me out of it.
No, we didn't.
But
No,
you
we
definitely
loved you.
didn't. But you know, there were
People
yeah,
do.
you know, it's a rough life. You chasing, you hustling, blah blah blah. You gotta do all this and that. Fuck all that. Chase your dreams. Do what you want to do. Don't let anybody talk your way out of it.
Why do you feel like you were influenced back then? Like what?
Because I was young and dumb. I didn't know any better. And it's like, you know, I always wrestled with doing stuff like that. And then like, all right, well, you know what? That may not pay the bills. I was always scared of being like poor. You know what I'm saying? Scared of like, you know,
that's
scared
true.
of not being, you know, well off, so to speak.
Right.
But, you know, as I got older, I realized money ain't everything. And since then, I never was like a true like bag chaser, so to speak. Like, you know, I can live within my means. I like to have nice stuff, but
You do have nice stuff.
thank you,
all the
Morgan.
time.
I
I be like,
appreciate it,
down.
and you too, my man. But
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
but I would just tell myself, you know, that all that other stuff isn't as important as you think it is now, and you're gonna be okay. You're a smart black man. You got a good support system with family and friends. You're gonna be all right. So just do the damn thing.
That's dope.
I like that, man. I was trying to see if there was something I would disagree with. To say no, you should have told yourself this.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, that was on point. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Me, bro, like seriously, this is my camera. If I had to come across my Dominion Road self, I would be like, all right, Playboy, first and foremost, stand the fuck down. Okay? Sit down, shut up, and listen.
Yeah.
That's what, because we probably wouldn't like each other.
No,
It'd be some tension.
You definitely would.
Might be a little altercation,
Maybe.
which I would deal with him swiftly. But what I would tell my younger self is to just, like, bro,
Wait a minute, hold on. You said you would beat your younger self up. Is that what?
down. Because he would test me. He would try.
He would have youth and stamina on it. Not saying you don't pause. Not saying you don't have stamina.
Listen. But he don't have this.
Okay, all right.
You
go
know, I
ahead,
was
continue.
a lot lighter then.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
Come on now.
you got it, fam. Go ahead.
Don't see me. Now he might have dunked on me.
If I took it to the court.
Yeah, if he took it to the court, then I'd be like, damn. You know? But I would tell my younger self, bro, just stop, and start listening and just observing and just get out of yourself. Because, you know, for a little context. So I grew up in South Richmond, right? Born in Southside Chicago, grew up in South Richmond. And that's pretty much all that I did. So I really thought that the ways of South Richmond and the ways of Southside Chicago, that's how the whole world was. And I based everything on that. And it wasn't until I got much older, I had kids, where I realized that my way of thinking was just a small speck of how this whole big world was. And I limited myself to so many things. I shorted myself so many cool experiences. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just knew back then, like, nah, things have to be like this. Things have to be like this. Things have to be like this. Oh, what's wrong with this person? What's wrong with this person? And I cut myself off to so many things. And that would be like the big message I would give to my younger self. You know, not to get too deep, but yeah. After the fight.
What's your calm down?
After the
what
fight,
you
we'll
got
share
off his
what.
chest.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying?
That's on point too. And I feel like older you is the only one that could tell younger you,
Bruh.
I don't think you would have heard it from anybody
100%.
else.
You right. Hey, real quick though, don't y'all like me more now than the Dominion Road? I rest my case.
Well, but we were different back then too.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say that about all of us.
100%.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
That's true. I think we're all probably more likable now.
That's true.
Which is good. That's a good thing.
That's growth.
I'm glad we went in that direction.
That's growth.
You know.
I would tell young Steven to trust yourself more. Like, lean into yourself more. I think I had a tendency to defer to other people, to assume that other people knew more than I did about a topic, particularly if I was new to that topic or field. And as I got older, and, you know, accomplished whatever, got promoted, got moved to different areas, I would come into contact with those people that I had previously assumed knew so much.
Right.
And they weren't impressive. Like, it was almost to the point, like, how did you get here?
I remember you saying that so many times.
And I feel like I held myself back, so to speak. Some kind of similar to what Will said, but on a different level. So yeah, I would tell myself to, you know, trust your gut, man.
Go for it.
You here for a reason. You can match up to any of these cats out here, so just do your thing.
That's good.
Hopefully he would listen. I don't
Would he listen?
I don't know if
No, he wouldn't. Don't lie.
I was trying to think if he would like me, and probably not.
He would.
He would listen because
No,
it's
he
coming from you. You know what I'm saying? If you,
I hope so.
you know, if you saying
It does.
yeah.
Nah. I don't think so.
But it was hard to tell us stuff back then.
Come on.
Yeah, but it's you telling you. You know what I'm saying? If you had a way to pop back in time and confront your younger
Yeah,
self,
I think you
he
would
gonna
have to listen.
100%.
You would hope.
Yeah.
Or else-
Well, what about
This is
if-
what you turned into?
What about the younger you doesn't know it's the older you? That's a movie.
Okay.
That's a movie. That's how I'm
that's a
thinking
good
about
twist.
it. That was my approach.
Oh, that was your approach.
That's my
so it
approach.
wasn't a
Yeah.
knowledge of. So I was approaching it from, you know, I'm coming back
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
an
same.
image of the future.
Yeah.
So, and
Well, if that's the case, man, he ain't gonna fight me. He gonna respect me then.
He still
might fight you. Yeah, he still might fight you. You still might fight him.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a fight either
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
That'd
That's
be an arm wrestling match at most.
that's interesting to think about what the younger self would think of you at this age. You know, sometimes I think he might say, "Oh, so we went with Plan B."
Shit.
This is what we working with.
Okay.
Well, at least I'm gonna have this.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But I think if my younger self was open to receiving the wisdom of his ancient self, I would encourage myself to let life unfold and not be so concerned with trying to figure it out or predict it. And it took me a long time to get here, but it's like I always say that the best case scenario and the worst case scenario are just not going to happen. Right. It's all in this unknown in the spectrum, or there's something way off in the other direction that you couldn't even,
nothing you can do about it.
So just be open to let life unfold and work with it, and don't allow yourself getting caught up in what might and what this and that because I think that's the way we have a theme of what kind of held back. We felt like our younger selves held ourselves back from things.
Right.
I think that was one thing for me. It was, the speculating on what was going to happen and what I have to do to make sure this doesn't happen or this might happen, and kind of paralyzing you from doing things and being open to things happening.
That's true.
I think it's good that you said that. I feel like you're one of the smartest people I know.
You're a genius. Like a real one.
I feel like
I'm not even talking shit.
I think that's a widely held tenet amongst the crew. I feel like at times your intelligence worked against you
100%.
because you were like Doctor Strange trying to think through every possible scenario.
Permutations, yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I think that makes a lot of sense what you're saying, and I'm glad that you have navigated through that to allow things to unfold.
It's still a process. It's still a process, but I think I can catch it now. Oh, come on.
It's still a process, man, because we're always growing and evolving, even at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like Will always say, we got a lot left. Stop playing.
Got a lot left, bro. And one thing I would say too, I would tell my younger self, I was like, you think you're gonna get to this age and you're gonna have it all like figured out because you think that's what most people are gonna do. Right. I would tell myself, younger self, like, bro, it don't even go down like that. It don't even go down. Like people are just navigating their lives the best that they can do, but no one truly has it all figured out. And don't waste your time and effort to try to figure it all out. Like you just said, it's not gonna happen that way.
Man, I tell my kids, I tell the artists I work with, like, bro, I'm just the older version of y'all. Yep. But we really, we have a lot more in common than what it looks like.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You looking at me a certain way, but I'm telling you, I'm literally just the older version of you.
That's a great point.
That gap is not, well, for some niggas, that gap is wide, but so let me say.
Right. No, I
but
feel
but like, it's not like, in general, it's not that, we make some of the same mistakes.
100%.
Still at this age. Like, it's not, we're just older versions,
I think it's even harder. It has to be harder for younger cats to not feel like everybody has it figured out because of social media now, and everybody's rating.
That's a different aspect.
All these perfect lives.
What? Yeah, bro.
On IG or TikTok or whatever, and that's not their real life. Like that's not something to hold yourself against or measure yourself against because that's not real. Mm-hmm. But I think it's like people are flooded with those images. I don't even know what that would have done to me when I was younger.
I'm so glad that I didn't grow up in the social media age. I am so appreciative of that. Like, I can't even imagine what the younger generation, how they navigate their lives with all this pressure upon them because of social media, what they see, what they, it is formulated in their mind, like how they should be comparing themselves to people they don't even know.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's got to be crazy for me. 100%.
Right.
Yeah, that's deep. So Steve, do you think how do you think your younger self will receive you? How do you think?
But despite the fact that I said that I deferred and felt like other people knew things, I was still arrogant as a young.
Yeah. The fuck, yeah. Wait.
Thank you. So I probably would have had a different scenario in mind for my older self. So I probably would have been thinking, what did you do wrong?
Yeah.
Why are you coming back here?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you, Steve.
I
That's you.
think that which is not wise. But there's a good chance I would have responded that way.
100%.
Yeah.
See, to me, I feel like you might listen. You might have a good conversation.
You would have been-
You would ask questions.
You would have been
You know what I'm
thrilled
saying?
with the
You would
aspect
take
of
the
time
time.
travel.
Yeah, 100%. If you knew that was the older you, yeah, you would love that shit.
Maybe. I just hope that
You do a
know,
dissertation on that shit.
But you were a little arrogant too. Back then.
please,
Oh yeah, you know, like this nigga.
you know, in certain areas.
He knew so much. He knew everything. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. Like you know a lot about a lot of things, so you just
not
thought you knew every motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
I do not dispute.
He would tell me about myself. I'm like, what?
I do not dispute. I think that's one of the wonderful things about growing older is, even as you gain more knowledge as a younger person, you think you have it all figured out. But as you gain more knowledge as an older person, you start to understand, I don't really know anything. And that's great.
so much
you know, there's so much more out there for me to know and understand. Yeah, I hope my younger self would like me. I hope they wouldn't try to do something drastic to change the timeline.
Right.
You know, so I don't exist.
Alternate reality. Different
but-
timeline.
but-
The
different brand.
Mangosphere.
But
The Mangosphere.
yeah, I could see there's some things at first in terms of my younger self's dreams that maybe they would say, oh, see, it didn't work out. And I hope we would have enough time for me to like,
explain.
but let me show you.
You know, the closest thing I can like equate it to is when our folks was trying to tell us shit. Think about it. We just like to,
Yep.
yeah, that ain't for me, dog. No. Think about it.
I think though, Darren, I think your younger self wouldn't be surprised that much about how you are right now. Because, I mean, you married your college sweetheart.
That would be positive.
Right.
I said,
You
worked
know,
out, buddy.
Beautiful family.
True.
Kids.
Yeah.
I don't think your younger self will be like, oh my God, what the hell? Like, I think he'd be good.
Like I said, I'm
It
safe
depends
on the
if
timeline.
what day you catch him if he been drinking.
Even drinking.
What the hell?
This is what you did in my life.
I think all of us would have been like, "Where's the record deal?"
Oh gosh, yeah. What happened to the
where's
movies?
Where's the Grammys?
Yeah. Where's the fame?
Yo, where my yacht at, bro?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
What I
oh
talking
my God.
about?
We can still have that stuff.
For sure.
Just gonna be a little older,
Yeah. Probably's good.
not as turned up. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
you
with
know,
that.
We gonna turn.
all right, you know,
We gonna turn up to what, 10:30 p.m.?
That's right.
Hey,
10:35.
Hard
Shit. Yeah, all right, yeah, bro, okay.
but until then, we live.
I'm not waking up till 1, 2 in the afternoon, so you might be asleep, but I'm still gonna be awake.
Okay,
my brother.
okay, my man.
So
Hey,
You gotta go to work now.
that's right.
nah,
going
nah,
buddy. So talking about that, you know, we're talking about looking at the dreams of the Dominion Road guys. Do you kind of remember those dreams that you had as, you know, what were we, like 25, 24 or something like that?
I've never been so much of a dreamer. Like I'm gonna have this and that, and so not really. Nah. I've been a kind of always in the moment
take
guy.
it one day at a
One
time.
day, one step at a time, one day at a time. Is that weird?
Well, no, that brings up a point that I was thinking about is at this age, do we still have dreams? You know, kind of like back in the day, do you have dreams?
Like dreams of what you want to be and
dreams of what
accomplish?
you want to do, what you want to happen, you know, what
In
do
this
you
podcast, a motherfucking dream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
playing.
That's true.
Because I know
That's
when
true.
you're younger, dreams are easy. Because everything seems ahead of you.
Yeah, you got time.
And you got time, you got youthful energy, you don't know no better. You could be a little arrogant or perhaps delusional about what's possible. But then as you get older and, you know, reality sets in, responsibility sets in, disappointment, regret, failure. Yay. But
What were your dreams?
well, you know, why do we go to Dominion Road? We wanted to be
Rap star.
It was rap stars?
yeah. In fact, we wanted to lead this dual
Shit,
life.
that is why we did that.
We went down to the rap and we were going to
Damn.
get jobs at BET. So we're going to be
yeah.
BET by day
Yo,
and MCs by
I
night.
forgot all about this.
Yeah, that's the whole reason we went down there.
I'm 54 years old,
yeah.
bro. I forgot. That is exactly
That's
why
what
we
we're
did
gonna
that
do.
shit.
Hurtful. That's hurtful.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you know it.
You never
Don't charge
really
my
cared
heart.
about
The brain.
our
my heart.
rap dream.
No, I did.
I was
just-
a
I
late
just-
add-on to Dominion Road. I didn't have these dreams that y'all had. I was just looking for a nice place to stay. That's it. With my buddies. So.
Shit.
Very
But no,
practical.
seriously, y'all had these big thoughts of working at BET.
Yeah, I remember
I put it
now.
Forgot
on.
about that part.
Thank you. See?
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we
Yeah,
wanted to
I
do
mean,
it.
right. That was why we initially lived together to work on the music.
To work
Okay.
on the
Yep.
music. That's what happened.
And yeah, you know, there were dreams and there were things going to come out of that. And I find it very difficult to dream now.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's very difficult. I think I've done so much to be pragmatic and practical and responsible and reduce risk. You know, and you know, dreaming is, you know, it's thinking beyond the practical or pragmatic to, you know, and pursuing a dream usually involves some risk. And so it'll be like simple stuff. Like somebody once asked me, what's your dream car? And, you know, immediately I'm thinking about, well, a cargo room I would need and you know, stuff like that. You know, I didn't say like Bugatti, you know, I didn't have anything like that, you know. And so it's been difficult. This has been great because this is something that wound up on my dreams list.
That's what's
Because,
up,
you know,
bro.
I'm a podcast aficionado, and I was always like, wow, it'd be great to have a podcast. I said, what am I going to talk about?
Well, you're here now.
Hello.
And so this opportunity is like, whoa,
Okay.
dreams
dope.
really come true.
But circling back to that, I do think that we all were meant to be together in some sort of collaborative effort, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a way to entertain folks as well, too. So it's kind of come full circle. Yeah, yes, we were all want to be rap stars, and yes, we had, you know, some careers at it, but, you know, obviously that didn't pan out the way we wanted it to, but we've
Not
come
yet.
full circle. Not yet. We can still get on. We can
Steve
still
never
go.
gave it up.
CEO of More Music. But
Send me your paperwork. Send me your paperwork.
but
Send me your
yeah,
paperwork.
I do think we were all meant to do this, and I'm happy and appreciative of y'all brothers having me on and doing this with you guys. So
Man, that's what's up. I feel like, you know, I had dreams. So I'm gonna say it like this: like it's kind of like that thing you shoot for the sun, you land on the moon. I
Right.
feel like I'm on the moon, like, and we still like I still, bro. I still dream hard. I still like
Good.
conduct my life.
that's
you know,
nice.
pursuing dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, is sped up. You know what I mean? Because for me, I'm like, okay, I got a little wisdom now. I got some wherewithal. I got some resources. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed with, you know, great talent. And now we're doing this. So for me, bro, I'm like literally living a dream, and I'm not fuck risk. Like, you know, y'all already know me. Like, oh, that's risky, more. Don't do that. Man, fuck it. Let's see what's good. You know, and sometimes that didn't work out. So for me, man, and this podcast is part of a dream. I've always wanted to do something, even with what I do with the artists and everything, and the successes we've had, and the ups and downs, and how things have grown. I've always felt the way like I'm not doing it with my folks. That's what I've always wanted to be a part of. So for me, hell yeah, still got dreams. I don't know what they look like. You know, like the dreams look different than when I was younger. Yeah. You know, when I was younger, I just wanted like a Range Rover. Now the dreams, like, what's that? What's that, bro? What's that? What you doing, man? Okay,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just want, I want to be whatever. But,
It's a safe space. Share, bro.
yeah, come
Share.
on, man.
I didn't
But
know
now
that, bro.
dreams are different, man.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely still living like in that dream, you know, and pursuing it hard. Like you already knew.
I have a question. Us being our age, right? What if this shit pops off, right? And Spotify drops like a big bag on us, right? How would we conduct ourselves at this age? We just can kind of like continue our normal, because we're not 20s and 30s anymore. It's not like we're gonna be shooting out to Vegas or Dubai or doing what. Maybe we will. I don't know. But how would that change your life if this dream became reality?
When it becomes a reality.
When? Sorry. When it becomes.
I'm visualizing this is part of my dream work.
When this becomes a reality.
Yeah.
I don't see myself as, you know, going buck wild or anything like that. But I think it would allow, I mean, this is just a wonderful thing to do, and to have this project and to be able to share it with people. And I think it would allow me to kind of enhance my life in the ways that really matter to me now. You know, family and exploration and, you know, opportunities for connection and exploring. And, you know, because I think that's what there's a portion of my life from Dominion Road ending and to very recently where there wasn't a lot of that. There wasn't a lot, and there wasn't a lot of focus on myself. And you know what I want to do. So I'm still working on that. But I mean, I'm down to go to Dubai.
Yeah, I was about to say, brother, this is a real adult man over here.
I know.
I'm thinking like summer home in Miami. And
Yeah, I'm not with you, man. Fuck all that. No, nigga. It wouldn't be that much different for me.
Nah?
You know what I'm saying? No, because I'm easy these
okay.
days.
Yeah,
I'd be, you know, all right, I'm lying.
Yeah, I was about to say, what?
I mean, I wouldn't be all over the place.
We going
right?
shopping, right?
Oh, we going shopping. Hey, yeah, we doing all type of crazy shit. But I'm not out. Like I'm not, you know, for me, like it's kind of like along the lines of what D said. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
Somebody shaking their head.
Y'all are better than me. I would be out of reach for approximately. I'll make it to the next podcast.
You make it tonight. We see you between podcasts.
I will be gone.
Steve, you not taking our
I'm with you,
FaceTime?
brother.
No.
Come on, man.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother.
I will go wild for,
Yes.
for 20 to 30 days.
Nah,
And then I will
Bring
bring
it
it
back.
back.
Yes.
Bring it back home.
I don't have
But
that
I-
motor no more.
I wanna close on the dream thing to y'all two, the white shirt crew. I want
Yes, sir.
y'all to dream. Like I want that for y'all. I don't want, and I understand I understand your explanations. Day to day risk,
Right.
life beating us down, but we can't
At all, bro.
we can't let that take away our ability to dream, man. That's the only thing that keeps me going sometimes with this.
But what if that's just part of our personality? It's just part of our makeup that,
Well, I think
you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I can't,
I do.
you know what I'm saying?
But I think that you can. I mean, I think you can scale it. Like I don't think a dream necessarily has to be a broad castle in the sky type of thing, but
Right.
just, something for yourself, something that you want to do for yourself, something that you want to have for yourself. Like, that's the motivation that you need and deserve in your life. Don't let life take that.
I tend to dream more for, if we're speaking of these dreams, I tend to dream more for other people other than myself. Like, I dream, like, for my mother to be in a better situation. Not that she's in a poor situation, but a bad situation. But I dream of her, like, buying her a big house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
That's
you
dope.
know?
That counts.
Or
That's dope.
visit, or like spending more time with my father in Florida. Those are the type of dreams I have. Not so much myself, but just being around my family a little bit more.
feel that.
And if I could throw it, because when I think about that, I got to throw it to my parent partner here. Like you said, thinking of dreams for others, and your dreams for your kids, and how does that for you intersected with your own dreams?
Man, like,
Speak on it.
hey man, look, as a parent, a lot of times you sacrifice yourself for your children. You know what I'm saying? Because, that's what's the most important to you. You want them to be good. You'll go without. You'll do without for your kids, So I have big dreams for my children to live whatever the life. And I don't know what that is. I've had to work on letting my kids have their own. My kids my older kids are grown, right? And I've struggled with, like, okay, you got to back up off that. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually give yourself some time. I got 2 little ones, but they so little it don't impact me like that. But as far as the dreams, okay, whatever their dreams are, I would love to be a part of them in whatever way. But that's their dreams. Their dreams have nothing to do with my dreams. You see what I'm saying? And I know that might sound some type of way, but if I can help them achieve their dreams, but I don't even, it's theirs now. Like, my daddy never wanted us to be rappers. He made it more than clear. And my mama was like, Miss Mary was like,
Please.
oh shit. Wait, my dad, like, I sent you to the University of damn Virginia
To be a rapper.
you heard me? Like,
Yeah.
that was
So
so
a popular opinion amongst the
yeah.
fathers.
So, like,
I think.
I'm in a phase where I'm really trying to just, I tell them all the time, I'm out the way. Y'all, you know where I am if you need me. But I'm in that process of just like, just getting all the way out the way.
Yeah. I feel you on that. My father was not a fan of the path we were taking by any means, and it's one of the things that I want to make sure that I support my kids' dreams,
Right.
and and let them have them, and but that's their responsibility. Their dreams are their responsibility, and fully, and I want to support.
Yeah, you know where I am if you need me.
Yeah, but that's all I can do. And then I started to think, even, it's important for me to serve the people around me in the way that I want to be a dreamer. How you gonna, help somebody if you're dead inside?
Facts.
But yeah, I hope it works out.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I found my kids, man. My kids, now that I'm doing what I'm doing now, and we're growing UOT and everything in G Salih. My kids are just like motivated by me. You know what I'm saying? And it's inspiring to them to go get it.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So bro, it's just, we have to live ours. All we have is ours. That's it. That's all we get. You know what I'm talking about? So we just we gotta step on that pedal, bro.
Hey, Steve, as the 2 gentlemen here without kids,
What we talking about?
I support your dreams.
Thank you.
CMB.
And I think we all we got.
That's all we got.
We all we got. I
All we
support
got.
yours as well.
Thank you, my brother. I love you.
Y'all gonna have some kids coming out once this podcast reaches dreams. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I keep
Hey,
playing.
I don't dream for that.
I'm sorry. That's you know what? That's wrong. My bad.
Yeah, you good, man.
You know something?
I'm like,
podcast
I'm
babies.
sorry, Steve. Who is this? And Will, who is
Those are
that?
some podcast
sorry.
kids.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's what's funny.
But that boy, 14 years old. Damn.
Oh, okay. They coming out. They coming out of woodwork now.
God damn.
I got you. Hey.
Boy, shut your mouth. That boy, damn. Okay.
Hey.
I can't
Remember
record
me?
that. I can't record that day. I gotta go
Shit,
to
I'm
a
sorry.
high
That's
school
wrong.
graduation.
I'm out of pocket right now. I'm sorry.
wow.
I'm sorry. I'm out of
That's
pocket.
so
I'm out of
funny.
pocket. My
Wow.
bad.
What?
That's hilarious, bro.
I think it's a good time to shift gears.
I hope so.
And
Let's do that.
we're gonna try a new segment.
Okay.
You know, this is part of our trying to be more relevant to
Yes.
younger
To the youth.
demographic. You know, to
Serve the
take this
youth.
feedback.
It was
But-
in the production meeting.
It was in the
Yeah.
production meeting. It was discussed in here. What we're going to do is take some off the cuff, on the fly questions
Okay.
from our production
Don't
team.
people
Cut
get
Club.
time to prepare for these questions
That-
typically?
no, this is
what
off.
the production team
This
wanted
is
to do.
bam.
Late
You got to be
train.
ready.
Late train.
Yeah.
This is drop the
Be
ball.
ready.
I'm a little worried, but let's do
Me
it.
too.
No, you got it. You got this. I
No one
believe
has
in
heard
you.
these questions.
Okay.
So it's good, y'all.
What's
So I
happening?
got.
Wait a minute. Hold
I
on.
got-
Introduce yourself
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
my brother.
I'm Day.
There you go.
Supreme.
Supreme Day with us.
Supreme
Sir,
Day.
yes, sir, man. So I got 3 questions for y'all, but
Okay.
I want to get
One
y'all
at a
perspective.
time, though.
Yeah. No, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
So the first question I got is, as you get older, do you physically and mentally feel old, or is it an idea that society forced you to believe?
I'll take the first one. I'll take this first. Physically, yes.
100%.
I'm a mess. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Actually, I feel pretty good. It's just, aches and pains, and you can't move as fast or do,
This is bad.
what's real is you make more noises as you get older.
Bro,
Like just your body.
Yeah, you
yes.
sit down like stand up. It's just like
I
any kind
thought
of
you meant,
movement.
like literally like cracking.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that
yeah,
too,
yeah.
but-
I got clicking
Yeah,
all over the
all
place.
that stuff.
every
But-
time I open my mouth wide, I hear some popping.
It's like a transformer.
Jesus.
Uh,
Conk.
Yeah, so physically, yeah, it does take a toll, but I think, I'm trying to work out a little bit more now. I'm trying to preserve what I got, maybe build a little bit too. So physically, I'm okay. Mentally, I feel good. Like the body may be aging, but brain wise, I'm fine. Now I don't remember as much things as I used to. That's a fact. You tell any girl I've ever dealt with, you can't remember shit. Right? Sorry. What can I do? But yeah, mentally, I still feel good.
Yeah, I say the same. And I think that, we grew up in a different time, so 50 looked different when we grew up.
Oh, 100%.
So if you want to say, is it something that society has put in your head, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, to piggyback what Peasy said, yeah, like my body make all type of clicks and clacks and all tight shit.
Yeah.
But mentally, except for forgetting shit, I'm
Yeah.
sharp.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm sharper in my opinion. Y'all tell me. But I feel good. I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think pretty much the same. I mean, all things considered, I feel pretty good physically for the age that I am. And I don't feel like I look like my age. I don't think any of us look like our age. So I think we're blessed in that regard.
I do.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Don't look your age,
Nah.
bro.
You know,
Dope.
But they say 60 is the year when your face starts to.
Really?
Yeah, that's the year when you start
Yeah.
to start
The doctor
noticing.
told me you're not old till you turn 61. That's when you're like organs and shit really start to age.
Well, thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we're not 61.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what the doctor told me. The doctor said that shit to me.
Yeah, exactly.
No, bro, the doctor.
Okay. Now that's in my brain.
Well, maybe he's
60
wrong.
years.
Maybe he's
okay.
wrong. Yeah, down. He said that to me, man. He's like, "Oh, you're good. You're young.
You're 61.
Your
and
organs
then-
don't even start to age. You're 61."
Oh my gosh.
I feel pretty good mentally, although for the first time recently, like talking or writing, I have gone to reach for a word and it wasn't there. Like I never had that before. That's just something I've been blessed with. I think is
Yeah, you've been blessed with
on
that
reading
because that's
and
been
writing.
happening to
And
me.
this is the first time I'm like, what was that word? What am I trying to? How do you say that?
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's a little new. So I'm trying to, find some ways to make sure I keep the brain sharp. But
You got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
Phone games.
Yeah.
I got I saw a couple
Yeah.
of those. Yeah.
For me, it's trivia. I try to do some trivia. Yeah. But you're right though, Steve. Like, I'll walk into a room and completely forgot why I walked into the room.
Bro, what
was
the
I doing?
fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, please recall, please recall, please recall, please recall.
Like, what? Okay. Recall.
What about you, B?
There are days where I feel physically absolutely decrepit.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
And I've been doing better with myself. I've been exercising,
I
taking
see,
care of
I
myself.
see. Yeah, you look
Big
great.
shout out to Eric Mobley, Mobility
Yes.
Fitness, keeping me
Hey.
alive. Thank you,
Health
thank
and
you,
wealth.
thank you.
Let's go, baby.
But I came to it late, and I understand it's only so much. I sometimes feel it's only so much you can do here with this and that. So yeah, sometimes like you said, the aches and
Yeah.
pains, like the random
Oh,
pain.
God.
Why is my foot hurting? I've done nothing.
God.
Mentally is weird. Mentally, my memory, I have it. Like I can remember ridiculous stuff, and even my wife is always telling me, "I can't believe you remember these kind of things." They sometimes they're like not important things, they're trivial things like actors from the '80s and stuff like that. Short term
There
is a
it
little
is.
more difficult
There it is.
if I don't write it down or if I don't say, "Hey Siri, remind me in 3 hours to
Use it.
yeah." And when that reminder comes, it's like somebody else wrote it. It's like I didn't. Oh, word.
What the
Word?
whole
I can't do
Some
that.
message from your younger self.
And then there's a little bit, the memory is there, the things are there. Sometimes getting, like you were saying, getting that word or remembering that name, it takes a lot sometimes to get the recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody in my neighborhood, and I was like, "Oh my God, I can't remember this woman's daughter's name." And she says, "Oh, how did you?" Like, I can't
Bro,
remember
names.
anything.
Everybody is bro.
Right, forget
And
it.
Shawty.
Forget it.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all done shouted like, "Oh my
Names,
God,
you
what's
forget
good? Shawty, I ain't seen you in so like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, what's up, big dog, homie?
That's
Yeah,
that's
all that
it.
shit.
Like names out, names out.
but
It's
where I
out.
think I'm sharp and sharper is more like figuring stuff out, the logical stuff, the what are we doing here? The raw memory might have a little creakiness to it, but I think I'm still sharp in that way.
So do you think society has made us feel, old, and you think it's
No, not really. I just feel old. Ain't nobody telling me, or it's like when my knee hurts. That's not from social media. That's my knee hurts.
TikTok said my knee hurt.
Yeah.
But I do think that society, as you age, you become less important, and I think starting to feel that. I feel good about me, but you start to feel, this TV show. They don't care if you watch it.
Yeah, but I think going back to your point,
You're not in that demographic anymore.
going back to your point about society, I think society is starting to figure out that 50 or whatever is not that old anymore.
It's not, bro.
It's not that old
And if,
anymore.
how we talking about young people being impacted by social media, bro. I be seeing cats on there older than us,
Yeah.
getting it, men, women. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, you know what? It's doable.
Yeah.
If they can do it down, you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
It can be done.
Yeah, and then like I'm hearing like the word zaddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
You was
yeah.
you was zaddy though.
Like that, dude.
Yeah, I did. Hey.
Peasy was zaddy.
I told you to lean into
Yeah,
that. You ain't gotta be competing with these young boys.
Yeah. So yeah,
You got to cut
society's
off.
getting better.
I'm
with that.
sorry. You got to cut off. I'm bad.
Next question, please. Next question.
It's kind of funny because you guys kind of just spoke on my next question.
Okay.
The next question is, do you think social media has the same impact on elders as it does the youth?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
Not the same.
No, because we've had the kind of experience outside of it.
Yeah.
That a
We
lot
can live
of,
without
yeah,
it.
Yeah, we know what the world was.
Yeah, we
You
can
know,
live without it.
and-
We can kind of decipher like, okay, whatever you putting on here, we really know what's going
I
on.
had like 3 years of life before social media.
yeah. And, you know, I can
He said,
remember.
I was 3 years old when it came out.
I can remember the first day I went on the internet.
Yeah.
September 20th, 1995.
That's what your wife be talking about. How the fuck you remember that?
Yeah.
It was such a
Was
glorious
that
day.
was that at Dominion Road?
No, that's before.
Oh,
You
really?
went on the
before-
internet before Dominion Road?
Yeah.
Your nerd ass with it.
Yeah, it was Mike.
Damn.
See,
I don't mean it in a bad way.
sounds-
You one of my
It
dearest
sounds-
friends.
it sounds
Bro,
positive.
you my first son, godfather. Stop playing with me,
You're
man. I
nerd
love
ass.
you, dog. I'm just saying, your
I
nerd
didn't mean
ass
it
would
that way.
have. Your nerd ass would have done
I
some
bet your
little
nerd
shit.
ass remember the internet.
1995.
Yeah.
Sound good.
I
Nah,
remember.
I don't mean it like that. Just
So-
see, that's
so-
young one coming out. My bad. Smack his ass.
Yeah, we just it's such a, you know, so we've been outside of it.
Yes.
And so we can handle being outside of it, where I think this younger generation has just been in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Some
Like
of
they
us
really.
are still outside of.
I heard we
Yeah,
got to
so-
do some social media later. I'm
Yeah.
like, the fuck? I don't even. Whatever.
I'm
TikTok,
excited.
man,
I'm
that scares
excited.
me.
You excited?
Tune in for the TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it my all.
That's all we can do.
Shit.
You roll TikTok.
Y'all want to add any more to this?
But I do think we're affected, though.
Yeah.
We're
Oh, we
definitely
are
affected.
affected.
Oh, yeah,
I think everybody in the world is
Yeah,
affected.
it's
just to the degree, you know, of being affected. Are y'all on that shit a lot?
Well, now, because we have to support our product.
now
yes.
we are, and we struggling
Oh,
low
yeah.
key
Yeah.
with all these posts and shit.
No, I mean, work with us, people. We're getting there.
I post all the time because of what I do, but I be like, damn,
No.
you know.
Yeah, I need a tutorial on how to like share and
Bro.
reels and posts and stories from one page to another. You know, I get a little lost sometimes with that.
Nigga,
like,
you talk about I reposted some shit on Facebook. I'm like, how you repost on Facebook?
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? I'm like,
yeah, patience.
You can see why we outsourced our rollout.
I spend a lot of time on social media, but not, you know, posting or anything.
Right,
I'm
just
on one way.
you
I'm
look like a
I'm
trolling
lurker.
ass.
I'm a lurker.
You look like it.
Lurker.
And then you always had this little information on troll ass.
Like, you know, I had to put limits on my phone, like you do kids.
Really?
Yeah.
You limited yourself?
you
your
did.
own?
Wait a minute, hold on. You
No,
limit
you did.
yourself?
You limited
I
your
limit myself.
self-limit?
But hold on, he loves information.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
loves information. That's why he's so
Yeah.
fucking smart. Because he just loves information.
Like, okay, you have 5 minutes left for Instagram today. You know.
Because he love that shit.
Now, unlike you know, a child, I can
Yeah,
go
you
beyond
can-
that.
yeah,
Like, it has like a little thing, 1 minute, remind me in 15 minutes, or no,
Are you serious?
just get
bro?
rid of it all day. So you know, I'm in there.
Bro, that's wild.
15
that's
minutes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, he see where he need
Not a
help
problem. I acknowledge the problem.
at. He see where he
step.
need help
I
at,
acknowledge the
man.
problem.
I got the
Hey,
limit
brother,
on
I'm not here
thing
to
too,
judge.
man.
Say again.
I got the limit on thing too.
See that shit?
Here's the bad one. Here's the worst one is when I get you have 5 minutes left on Twitter X. And I'm in the bed in the Sunday morning.
Oh, damn.
I was like, oh, man. I ain't even got out the bed.
Wow.
And have exceeded my limit for the day.
Yeah, that's the only. I go on Twitter because I like to read and it's short. Twitter, maybe Substack. I don't really.
I don't think I
mess
got
with any
Twitter.
of them
I don't
others.
have Twitter.
Be careful of Twitter. It's Wild Wild West on Twitter, man.
I don't have that junk.
it's
I ain't
wild.
got
You're gonna see some
It's
shit.
Crazy lately.
Yeah, I've been like alarmed by the stuff that I've
alarm.
seen.
Yeah. That's a word.
Bro, it's straight up porn on Twitter.
I'm sorry. What? Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn. Y'all be on. Damn. I don't even have that shit. I thought it was like people sharing news
Yeah, and they share a lot more than news.
Nudes too.
News and
on
news.
Twitter, on X. That,
Bro,
on
it's
X.
straight up fucking on Twitter.
You a lie.
I'll show y'all camera.
Don't show me, dog. Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Is this some type of parental type of?
Nah, nigga,
No.
no.
Man, y'all wildin'.
And this is the stuff that gets through all their content filtering and all that stuff. And it's you come across some wild stuff. But I'm just talking about just the stuff that people say.
Yeah. Hey, hey,
that's what I
quick
was
story. I like to look at some titties and ass every now and again, right? I'm sorry.
we really
I'm a full-grown American man.
What are we talking
So-
about? What we talking about?
Hold on, hold on.
What we talking about? Dreams?
Hold on. So, I'm on X, whatever.
On
Something
X
pop
for
up.
titties and ass. Damn.
Yeah. So, I would like or somebody's
You
post.
liking titties and ass?
Yes,
My bad.
yes, all that.
This is new to me. Bro.
Okay,
It's new.
so I'm coming up now. Once you start getting into like nudes and stuff like that, then you're gonna see some other shit that's gonna pop up, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause your algorithm is gonna lead you down a dark path, right?
Lord have mercy.
So
Great day,
Where's
Shawty.
this going?
So
How do we
hold
get
on.
here?
So something pops up on my Twitter. It's two people fucking, right?
On Twitter.
On Twitter. So I'm checking my Twitter. And I'm around some people because I'm like looking for like news and stuff. And I think I was at a birthday party or whatever, and I'm like, it was a little lull, and I'm like, all right, let me see what's happening on Twitter.
Why they looking for the kick?
Yeah, and I'm Twitter, and I don't really know who's around me, son, and something pops up, right? And I go like quickly like scroll out of it. So this girl saw that, right, on the joint. And she said, Will's over here looking at porn. I was like, bitch, no, it's just something that came up. I'm sorry, I'm not
Bitch ain't in this
searching or
motherfucker.
looking for it.
Oh
It's just
my
something that comes.
God.
So that being said, watch out with your feeds and stuff like that. Cause,
I don't even have that motherfucker,
yeah,
dog.
it's crazy out here.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Twitter X.
X.
That
rated
shit y'all.
X.
That
X.
shit y'all be sharing in Slack.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't have an account.
Hey, keep it that way, my brother. Keep it that way.
I can recommend the content filter for you.
I
I'm
still
a
like to
nerd.
look at titties and ass.
D, I'm the nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, it's me. It's me. I'm
Please,
slow. I'm the
please,
nerd.
Day, another question.
Yes.
All right. This last question is a 2-part question. So it's kind of deep a little bit. So,
okay.
all right. So, do you feel like as men, was there a lack of emotional support growing up that led you to deal with certain things in a toxic way?
100%.
Oh God.
100%.
Okay, can we do the first one?
100%.
That led you to act in a toxic way.
1,000%.
You got a story?
No, I won't go first.
What, lack of emotional support?
I definitely agree. It was a lack of emotional support. I'm trying to think of an instance that led you down like a toxic path or something. But for sure, definitely.
This
a lack of
way,
emotional
this
support.
deep, man.
Yeah, this is real deep.
Yeah.
Well, we had some fun. I guess it's time to
Okay,
do
here
some
we go.
substance. Okay, guys, let's get substance. Let's give some substance.
How are we defining toxic? That's it's tough for me to.
You want me to add? Or something that like manifests into your relationship, or a certain thing that you see multiple people say to you a lot, that's different people?
I mean, I don't want to throw it off, but I don't feel like I had a lack of emotional support. Like I feel like my home life was straight. My parents were there for me. I feel like I built good habits from that. Y'all were there for me. My friends were there for me. My friends I grew up with were there for me. I don't know. I feel like I was lucky in that regard. Like I mean, I'm sorry to mess up the question, but I don't feel like
Ain't
I
nothing
was
wrong with being
lacking
blessed,
in
bro.
that
Yeah, you good.
in that category. I may have done some toxic things
Right.
anyway,
Oh, yeah.
but not because of that.
They didn't come from
Right.
lack of
My
emotion.
own
But it's
toxicity, maybe. I don't know.
As a group, I don't think we're a toxic group of gentlemen. I mean,
Despite what you were just talking about, no, I don't think so either.
was that toxic?
Pouring at the birthday party.
Point at the party.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
a little-
that.
It's not.
He's so there.
I was just. I was
my
just
God.
scrolling.
You like old boy
Yeah.
that FaceTime me with the
No,
porn
I'm
playing
not.
in the
Don't
background.
start,
You
don't
that
start
dude.
that. Don't
You
start
him?
that. I ain't
Gone.
that. Don't start that narrative. No, I'm not that guy. Something came up on my feed and I tried to scroll away from, and I just got caught at the wrong. Not caught. I just got looked at the
Freudian
wrong.
slip, Freudian
wrong way.
slip. There it is.
I just got looked at the wrong way. But for me, it was a lack of emotional support kind of growing up, because I didn't grow up around I didn't have a male figure in the house. You know what I'm saying? It was all women, and I felt like I was lacking in that regard of a masculine voice or support in that nature. Not my father lived down the road, but I didn't live with him. You know, I only spent like 2 weekends a month with him. So I felt that was a little lacking in that regard. And, you know, with you guys, yeah, I feel an abundance of emotional support. But sometimes, and it's just me, I'm not the one that's going to initially share what I'm going through. I'm going to try to deal with it myself. And then I will probably, after that, come to you guys for some support. So I've always been somewhat self-supportive, if that makes any sense. And I know that's not the healthiest thing to do, but that's just how I am. But I can't really think of in any way of a toxic situation. If y'all remember something, let me know. But I don't.
But do you feel like you mentioned not having your pop there full time? Do you feel that impacted your behavior in any way?
Yeah, because there were things that I didn't know how to react to or deal with as a, you know, not getting a perspective or insight from a man. You know what I'm saying? Like something happened. Who would I go and tell? My mother. You know what I'm saying? And God bless her, she gave me the best that she could, but you still need that other side of it as well too. So I just didn't have that. And my pops, I'm not gonna put him in a bad light. He was a phone call away, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, that's just how it was.
Yeah, for me, shit, man. I've been called a toxic nigga for a long time. Before, y'all know, stop playing. We all went to
Okay, come on.
we went to school together.
Yeah.
We lived together. Why
Right.
y'all looking at me like
Never
that?
heard nobody call you toxic.
Well, they didn't say toxic back then.
what
That
is-
wasn't the word. That's
what
the
is-
new little keyword
yeah.
today.
What did
Okay.
they say back then? What was the word?
That nigga,
Foul?
He ain't shit. He
ain't
foul. You know what I'm talking about? But bro, 100%, 100%. I can tell you, like 100%. A lot of the actions, a lot of the things I did, I would not have done. I wouldn't have had the life. I would have been totally different if, you know, there was some emotional support in certain things, because in certain communities, I don't want to speak to all communities, but certain things from the males in that community are not accepted. You know, especially back then, you dealt with things a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I did a lot of things when I was really feeling a different way, but I would, you know, move this way and as like a cover up, and then people would celebrate you for it, and you know, so now you find yourself in this whole like cycle of like what they would say today toxicity, because we didn't mess with those type of things. Like it was certain expectations. Like, you know, I remember shit. My older brothers, my cousins, even sometimes, you know, Big Frank would be like, boy. And I'd be like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Right.
oh, yeah, okay. I'm tripping, but I wasn't tripping. But that's just how things were now. Today, you know, we can talk about things. Just like with this podcast, we can talk about things, you know, our fathers couldn't talk about. We could feel, you know, and express, but I didn't have that. So, oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah, I can't say I could pinpoint a lack of emotional support from where I grew up. My parents were great and supported me. But I just think that the commitment to emotional support for kids is different now than it was just back when we came up. It was just different. And so it's not like I would say there was a lacking of that, but I think there are ways in which definitely just in general things could be better. And I think there are ways that I think I've tried to be better at that. Because like when we were talking about, like think about us when we were, you know, packing up to support our dreams. We're going down to, you know, and we didn't get always great reactions from our parents around that. You know, I would not call what my father said to me about my interest in websites, building websites, to be emotionally supportive at the time.
Yo, why do I low key remember that? Oh my God.
You know, he cursed me out.
Why do I low key remember that?
I was like, you know,
Shit.
but he became supportive of it. You know, it was. I think, you know, I had to go through the fire and became. But I think I've tried to do a better job with the way I support my kids.
That's the thing. Yeah.
And I know, hopefully, if I do my job right, they'll do a better job than me. Because I'll tell them sometimes, hey, you know, when you got kids, you can do it different than this. But
100%.
right here, I'm sorry, this is what
all I get.
this is what we do here. But yeah, I hopefully that they'll go on to do the, you know, generations will do better. But I wouldn't say there was a lack. Like I don't see myself crying in a corner because
Well, yeah, I don't want to make
that.
it sound like
and or feel like it made me do things that I would regret.
Oh, shit.
That's what I don't think so.
I don't want to make it sound like, you
Yeah.
know, shit was all my shit was not fucked up.
No, not at all.
But it was just expectations of how folk moved back then. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And that's just what we did.
Yeah.
And to go to piggyback what you said about your children, I have told each and every one of my children that, hey, whatever I didn't do, like wherever I was short, where you didn't feel, you know, supported in the manner you needed to be, footnote that, and you get that to your children so that they had that, you know, they feel like they can just come to you and so forth. I said, because I'm trying to break and be better.
Yeah.
I don't have it figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like your daddy flawed.
Sometimes, now that hearing all this, I wish I had a lack of support. So I could blame some of the bad things I did.
I wish I could put that on
Yeah.
my
Put that
child.
on.
Now I don't have no excuse for my toxic behavior.
Wow.
Oh shit.
What's the second part of
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
what those
afraid.
parts
This is
do.
too-
Yeah,
yeah,
that was a rough
that
one.
was-
That-
We
Yeah,
was
man.
having
The first part
fun
was
till they
heavy
showed
enough.
up.
I mean, it was kind of, y'all kind of answered already.
Okay.
Because it was more so if you remember, like, one thing that you liked and how it transferred into your adult life.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just kind of got me stumped on that one.
Yeah.
I know for me, bro, we just always had to be strong and tough. There was like, it just is what it is. Some people gonna connect with what I'm talking about and relate to it, but you just had to like, you just had to be tough. You had to be strong. It wasn't you ain't had no time to be weak, and you better not let nobody else see your ass short. You know what I'm saying? I catch myself sometimes telling my 6-year-old, I'd be like, you sad, hey, cuz we be at practice, some kid and put some 3 threes in his eye. He want to cry. I'm like, you can feel sad, but don't let them see you cry.
Right.
Because we couldn't show that, you know. But I do tell him, like, when we get in the vehicle, we get in the whip, you cry your ass off. You get home, you want me to hold you? I'll hold you. You can cry, man.
Yeah.
Like, we'll talk about it then. He bust your ass.
Right.
Like, what we gonna do to get back?
Right.
But, you know, come on now. He can't just be me, really.
Nah, you're
That's how it
100%
was.
correct.
So for folk, you know, some folk
It's just different.
Some folk relate to that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's yeah. I mean, I feel like I think different levels, but I think every young man growing up had to put on that armor
Yeah.
to make it through, to engage with the other young men, because you weren't revealing weakness back then. Like that wasn't. There was no space for that.
None. You would get clown, picked
Yeah.
on, beat up,
Yeah.
all that stuff, man.
So yeah, I feel what you're saying. I think, like you said, fortunately, if you were fortunate, you had a safe space at your home or with your friends to unpack some of that stuff. But the day to day, I mean, dudes would go at your neck, man, like on a constant basis, and there was no timeout. It was just you had to navigate through it.
And then I'm sure all our parents told us this, like, hey, your little black ass, you got to work twice as hard as they got to work. So get the fuck over it. It's so many words.
where everybody getting that same message.
Hell
like,
yeah.
you gotta work twice as hard.
So
you
it
know?
wasn't no room to be feeling no type of way.
Yeah.
Man, come on. I remember one time I called my daddy on some little issue. He said, Mary, leave the room.
Oh,
My
boy.
daddy started getting it to me. You know, because back then we had these phones, like, because it was in the wall. You know what I'm talking about? I think I was in the kitchen. My daddy I start crying on the phone. I'm holding the phone like this with the part right here. And he said, I'm balling, bro.
Right.
And I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand what you said. Yeah, I get it. I understand. You know what I'm talking about? It's just, you know. But let me tell you what, that shit, like, because I didn't want to disappoint him. And I even used to tell you, like, hey, bro, what would your daddy say right now? And that got me through so many things. That made me cowboy up. But that emotional support, you know, I could come to you guys as we got older, because sometimes y'all would cook.
Oh yeah. Because we were still.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
We were very nice and you know.
Yeah, I remember you.
Hey, he ain't who he is today. Like this shit y'all see right
Oh,
now.
yeah, nah.
This man,
This some shit. When he had hair, that shit was different.
Yeah, this man stood on the couch and reamed me out about my fit, my attitude.
I think for like an hour.
Yeah, I was like, that all I could do is just sit there. And
Greatest
like,
things I've ever seen.
I'm like,
You sure it was me?
Come on, dog.
Anyway.
Where was that?
at Dominion Road.
That's right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I tell you what though, that experience, Darren, that really. Now it was a lot of jokes.
Yeah, it was theatrics.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
theatrics.
But there was some truth behind
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure. And I'll let you get your shit off.
Yes, you did.
And
they did.
I sat there and like, you know what?
You took it.
Will would have
Fought.
got emotional. I would ask Darren to step outside.
Ain't no but grass outside. Ain't no but grass
Step
outside, nigga.
And we would have got at it. But you know what? It was a lot of jokes, but I felt there was a lot of truth behind those jokes. And that is something that I needed to hear at the time, and I sat there and I took it. Now I wish you would have delivered it in a more pleasant and caring way.
I wish as well. I wish I had I wish I had that toolkit at the time.
But yeah,
Don't say you sorry, because we don't give a fuck about your sorries,
nah,
bro.
we don't care.
You was mean.
but that's what we do as brothers, man. We like,
Right.
hey, I've wanted to fight each and every one of you at some point in my life over the dumbest shit.
I tried to fight Steve,
Yeah. So
but he wouldn't fight me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to fight you too. And you both made me feel like an idiot.
Yeah, it was the same kind of way. Like,
I didn't want to fight you though.
Well, it was like when it was with them, it was like, oh, they think they're better than me because they don't want to get in a physical confrontation.
Nah,
They're trying to get the upper hand on
Nah,
me.
this is how I took it. I know Steve was like this. Okay. You want to fight more? Let's fight. Let's do it. You gonna beat me, and then what? I'm gonna get you though. I'm gonna get some licks, but you gonna win, and then what?
Yeah.
Let's do it. And I'm sitting in there in the back seat with my McDonald's bag or whatever. Like, I just felt so bad. I remember like, Steve, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
And then Darren's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight? We're gonna fight. What are you gonna do? Really? We're gonna fight. And I was like, oh, come give me some, nigga, down. I'm about to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna fight. Yeah, all right, okay, we're gonna fight. And you though, you just seem so angry with so much rage and hate. I was like,
Will was
nah.
ready to go.
He not gonna fight me like a friend. You know, you fight a friend different than like a enemy or a stranger. I was like, yo, he will
come
break
with
my
it.
nose and knock some teeth out.
Death.
It's not like I don't ever want to fight. So if you get me in a position that we're gonna fight, then you've got all out of me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's not
sorry.
like
I'm sorry. That's
I'm not
bullshit.
gonna fight you
bullshit.
casually.
Bullshit.
You
You talking about this Will?
Yeah. Well,
Nah,
yeah.
no.
You pushed me over the
No,
edge.
Will, you was quick.
Now I'm threatened.
No, with me,
Threat to your manhood.
them little side eyes you was giving me,
Yeah.
I knew enough to know. All right, I'm gonna stop right
You
here.
were a lot closer to the
Stop
edge
playing.
back
Of
then.
course,
You
yeah,
like
100%.
walked on the
It could be just like, oh, nigga, shut up. And
was
you'd be
like,
like, oh,
hey.
what's up?
Yeah. I didn't take that very well.
Bro, what the fuck
Yeah,
you doing?
yeah.
What's up? What's up? What? Like, bro.
Right. He called me stupid one time, and then
Called me a piece of garbage.
yeah.
I did.
And on that note, you got any other questions, Dave?
it.
All right. Do we need to wrap it up here, boys?
the wise
That's what's
body.
up.
All right. I just want to encourage everybody to follow us on social media. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Also,
We're on TikTok.
and on TikTok shortly.
boy.
Damn.
Also, find us wherever you receive your audio podcasts as well. Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. You can watch us on YouTube and you can listen to us on the podcast as well.
Yes,
we appreciate everybody's support. Walk with us.
Yep.
Peace.
We're the good, healthy part of social media.
That's what's up.
Thank you.